Self-motivation. Being self-motivated is the key to success. You are driven by one's own desires and motivation. Motivated by oneself, understanding that motivation is the act or process of giving someone a reason for doing something. So that's motivation. So let me repeat that again. Understanding that motivation is the act or process for doing something. For example, some people need motivation to help them make the right choices in life. But self motivation is the internal drive, initiative, and enthusiasm to pursue goals, complete tasks, and make progress without needing external prompting, supervision, or encouragement from others. Because waiting on others to help motivate you can lead to a significant downfall by fostering dependency, delaying personal progress, as well as cause emotional stagnation. Relying on external support instead of taking the initiative often leads to missed opportunities, as others may not share your sense of urgency or priorities. I've learned to self motivate myself, considering that coming from the hood, there are not many role models. This hood teach you how to survive. Those combative spirits that expose themselves through people. It doesn't motivate you. And then when you have those naysayers in your ear, that dims your light as well. But you always have to overcome. I'm going to give you an example for me of how I self-motivate myself. When somebody tell me I can't do something, that fire within me just light up, show them, and make them eat them words. But I don't do it to show others and make others happy. I just do it to shut them up. Because I can do all things through him who give me strength. And that's the divine, my divine mother and father. He my father. He helped raise me. He my mother. I've been nurtured. The Most High is my best friend. I don't tell no one what I'm doing. I just move in silence now, because sharing your dreams with others, they don't see the vision, but you see the vision. So if you see the vision, go for the vision, create the vision. Just keep going. Ask for help. I asked my ancestors for help, for guidance. I asked my divine mother and father for guidance. I'm grateful that I have my ancestors that I could speak with. People don't believe in ancestors, but what we don't realize is that the spiritual realm is connected to the physical realm. And I knew when my grandma passed up, I knew she was my guardian angel before she passed. I knew it. You could feel your ancestors' presence around you. Even in your worst of times, they help to uplift you, But, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful every day to wake up, to start anew. And we all are not perfect, but we can strive for perfection. We know we're not perfect. We know we got flaws, Even the divine. Everybody say God, I used to do all of that, He got many names. I am. Got to think about it. I am resilient. I am prosperous. I am a limitless being. Think about that. But I just wanted to give y'all the tip. Don't wait on someone to motivate you. Do it. Self-motivate yourself in doing it. I could think back when I was a kid and my father wasn't in my life. I manifested that I was going to get through college. I was going to raise my kids well, to be prosperous and be in alignment with the Most High. And I knew that my past wasn't my future. We all make mistakes. Never allow someone to bring your past up to you, especially if you heal from it. That's just that devil energy using that person to bring you back down. You got to recognize the devil energy when it comes to you. And my mom left my dad when I was 2. My dad probably talked to me over the phone. I say, once I turned 40, I panicked. I'm like, dang, he ain't even been in my life. Like, what? But then he came around probably when I was 45, Come to find out, I got sisters I never grew up with. That hurt in my heart. We don't even know each other, but we living in this world, But the thing is, I can't blame him from how he lived his life. He lived his life. With me, I knew to be in my children's life. I knew to guide my children properly. I knew that we was against the world. And we was against these entities that hover around in the hood. Because it's so much violence in the hood. Those entities jumping bodies. That's why the hood is so violent. But the thing is that even though I walk through the valley of death, I fear no evil. Because I know I'm protected. And they show on the news people dying every day. Yeah, people dying. You know what I'm saying? But that's not God's will. But God will remove the evil ones off this world. But the innocent, you got to think about bloodline curses, Like, if I wasn't living my life right, doing people wrong, maliciously wrong, I would be cursed. My children would be cursed. Got to think about all of that. We have to wake up and pay attention and look at everything from a spiritual aspect. Because this is the hell realm right here. This is the hell realm. Earth is the hell realm. But we can either live heaven on earth or hell on earth. And I choose heaven. Have heaven on earth and not allow nothing to affect my mental. Everything is mental. What we see reflects back to us what's on the inside of us. If we angry, hurt, just all those negative feelings, that's what's going to reflect back to us in this world. negativity. But if we positive, upbeat, loving, that's what's going to reflect back to us. Loving things. So I learned to choose the light. And I know I don't have to fight no more. I know I have a warrior spirit, you know. I used to match energy. I don't even have to give my energy away no more. Because why? I'm protected. And I know the Most High gonna handle that. All I gotta do is tell him, I leave this to you. And I'm gonna continue to move on. That's how you do it. Any issues, anything that just stay in your head for worry, that's not of God. God is of clarity. The devil is of confusion. And all my problems that try to come my way, I be like, God, I leave it to you. I leave it in your hands. And I continue to move forward. That's how it works. Continue to move forward. Just leave it in his hand. Let it go. That's how you overcome. Stand in your power. Walk in the light. Even though we all humans have light and dark within them. But it depends on what you choose. I'm balancing mine. I'm balancing my light and dark. Because I know I got two sides. But I know my goal is to stay in the light more than the dark. You know, I know I'm not perfect. But I strive to improve things within myself. And if the world decide to improve things within themselves, everyone individual, you know how beautiful this world would be. I just wanted to give you that tip. Ashe.